Also, there's one around the corner that there is a woman on the opera stairs in a red dress, flung herself back in abandoned exuberance. That's amazing.
So I pour in wine and then I pull out this thing and end up tying
couldn't get a
crochet.
job in 3 months.
And then I do a tap
You
dance
were no
room.
good.
So I do a tap
I
dance
wouldn't
room.
hire anybody.
And then at the end of the tap dance, I kind of pull off my
Well, nowadays they've
kind
upped it a few months, but
red
I know
kind of
it's the same. But when
frou-frou
he,
number
the same
on.
thing happened to him.
It's still kind of
that,
quite
you
dressed,
know,
but kind of
he was in competition
red
with the people who
sequin
graduated
things.
the year
And then
after
as I'm
that.
turning,
So
the guy that I
there
performed
must be a
with runs
reason
in and
why
he's in a
he
suit and
wasn't.
tie with a red rose
But he's like,
and
as
As a
his
hiring
class.
manager,
And
it's
so I'm
almost
turning
like
and
if
everyone
you're
goes,
really good, you can get
and
a
I
job
see him, he
somewhere.
comes and he's like, oh
I've got a, it's not French.
A lot of men, I don't think, would do that. Maybe in another hotel, but not the same.
secret, we're on to you.
My neighbour, this was my neighbour. In fact, he lived in this artist commune just around the corner, and unfortunately now he sees I can come and visit him, but he no longer lives there. He's now moved. Got to take 3 lines of the metro now.
Give us a little insight into the show, and I was just going to invite you to make sure you have something to drink if you don't already. And I would say ladies get the canapé first. Ladies and the young people can stand, like me, and we have some chairs around here. Anyway, but if you would like to be seated, please do, okay? When these photos arrived in my living room, I thought, what's good, what's art, what's not, what's gonna sell, but that's another thing. So without further ado, I introduce Baxter.
Thank you. Dr. Grace for allowing me to express my ideas about this photographic exhibition. It's very difficult to be judging the talent of other people. Same as it's very difficult when you are judged by other people about your own talent. Because your photos are something which are very, they're like your babies, mostly. And so it's, you feel kind of difficult to be judged about them because you like them. And if you show them, you want people to like them also. So what I mean is that even if I like some of the photos here, which I think stand out, definitely, then it doesn't mean that the others are bad photographers. It just means that something within me reacts more to some of the photographers. Now, one question I ask myself is, why are there so many women photographers in this exhibition? Maybe because the men are shy, or maybe because they are lazy. But I find only one man around in this in the whole photography.
I think I have the answer to that.
Please.
Meredith Mullins, who's the teacher, the photographer and teacher, has a class at Weiss, which was the Women's Institute of Continuing Education. Okay? It accepts men, but still today, mostly women.
You will find that more easily they will attend classes to try and learn things that they are interested in, whereas with men, they always think that they always have time to learn. So they will never apply themselves to going to courses. See? You think about it and tell me what you think. Now, my best, two of my best photographers here would be, also, I'd like to thank Jill Danger, excuse me, this is a little aside, for finding an appropriate title for this exhibition. She calls it the movable feast, which I found was very appropriate.
No.
I think we've entered the realm, I think with a lot of the discussion about the pictures, we've entered the realm of the subjective. A lot of it depends on individual tastes. I think, because my background is more in music, and I know that from what I understand of music, there's certain principles, that you talk about theme, you talk about technique. I think there's certain things that when you respect certain things, a certain format, there's a bit of a universality in the appreciation of images and art in general. But then afterwards, it's wide open. Capturing that, the uniqueness of the moment, whereas just the, without trying to criticize any of the works, I think they're all fantastic, and I do take pictures myself. I'm not a photographer, but some of the pictures, I could have maybe found in National Geographic, and there's something which is a bit too universal about them. They are just the framework. There is nothing. There's no story being told in a way, and that's kind of what I thought about most of them.
It's a scene of snow. If it leaves you cold, did the artist fail in her emotional objective? I would say no.
The winter is cold.
It's a depiction.
Well, this is a very technical.
No, I understand.
technically-
No,
I understand. I'm not completely disagreeing. I'm just saying, in that respect, I don't think that the picture is a failure simply because it's technically masterful, and I don't think that it's emotionally dead either.
The subject of the show in this case. The last time was Paris. This time is. So in this case, all the photographer were looking for a subject, right? We're looking for to resolve what their emotional need in one shoot. In that case, the winter dawn. That is an emotional need. The person that was shooting that picture had an emotional need, like romanticism, and then in 1 second decided that was that emotional need, that will resolve.
Underwhelmed and sort of disappointed when I see a picture as blurry. It's so easy to take pictures that are sharp. It should never preclude creative and emotional skills, being able to communicate sort of the atmosphere and the mood and ambiance. It should not preclude that. If that happens, well, I think that's unfortunate. Sometimes it does happen. The greatest artists and photographers are the ones who be able to do both at the same time. Take pictures that are perfectly perfect as concerns everything is technical and so forth, but still all the while be able to communicate like a mood and
doing filmmaking, and you look through a camera, and I'll shoot all kinds of stuff. But I wait. When I see a moment, that's when I grab it and I shoot that, and I know I've captured something. A moment happens, usually a split second. If you don't grab it, it's gone. And just moments of people interacting.
How much does luck have to do with it?
A lot to do with it. I mean, it's luck, but you have to be ready. You have to be prepared for opportunities when they arise, and they usually happen when you least expect it.
I'll tell you exactly why. It's because the bottom of the swimming pool is a Cartesian grid, and because of the quality of the light
And look at
the
her
surface
skin.
of the water, it is completely broken.
Continue on, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
really, I'm really happy to have this kind of feedback because at a vernissage, there's tons of people, and there's not a kind of time or opportunity to talk to people and hear people's feedback. So
it's an open discussion among everybody all at the same time. Usually just talking with 1 or 2 people at any time.
Let's all get our cameras out and
Yeah.
take photos.
Yay.
I'm going to do it lots now.